We had a really competitive season this year. It was a new racing schedule, essentially. We sort of redid our whole spring season of races. We started with a double duel between Ivy League and the Big Ten, which was something new, racing Ohio State and Michigan State. That was a great way to start the season. We also changed around our Ivy League schedule, in that we held an Ivy round robin, which was a choice that we made, that all the Ivy coaches made, and we thought it was a really great format for our conference. We had a number of other races that were close, not always a win, but always a really competitive race, and the Eastern Sprints was sort of a highlight for us. It's a bigger regatta than it's been in the past, and a much more competitive regatta, and we came out on top in pretty much all of the boats, or at least away with a medal in all of the events. So that was a great performance for us. And the Ivy Championship, the Ivy League is one of the top 3 conferences in the country, and proved that in the level and depth of competition. And I think our boats, for the most part, had really strong performances. The Varsity 4 finishing second was certainly the highlight for our squad. The 2V had a good race as well. The Varsity not quite as strong as we had hoped, but I think it's also a very young boat with one senior in it, and I think they came away from that race with a better awareness of what it's going to take to be a little bit more in the thick of it at the top going forward. So all in all, I think we made some really good progress, a much stronger team, a much fitter team, and I think they learned a lot about the level of competition and the type of training that's needed to be at the top. If you can be at the top of the Ivy League, that puts you in a place to be competitive with the very best from the most competitive leagues across the country.